Lights go down, the screen glows bright. Another world, another fight. Loading up, my fate's unknown, but I won't face this game alone. Jumping high, dodging fast. One more level, make it last. Power up, I'm feeling strong. Can't stop now, the game's still on. Press start, here we go. One more life, one more road. Win or lose, it's all the same. Gotta play the game. Every choice, a path to take. Every boss, a move to make. Glitches, battles, highs and lows. Respawn fast and take control. Jumping high, dodging fast. One more level, make it last. Power up, I'm feeling strong. Gross models plays all night long. Press start, here we go. One more life, one more road. Win or lose, it's all the same. Gross models leads the game. Clock is ticking, stakes are high. Final battle, do or die. Grab the loot, claim the throne. This is it, I'm in the zone. Press start, here we go. One more life, one more road. Through the fire, through the pain. Gross models plays again. Gross models plays again. Oh, press start, here we go. One more life, one more road. Through the fire, through the pain. Gross models plays again.
Chris steps up, hose in hand. Filth and muck don't stand a chance. Built up grime, years of neglect. One good blast, pure respect. Gutters clogged, walls turned brown. But not for long, they're coming down. No more footprints, no more stains. Wash it off, down the drains. Spin that nozzle, set to wide. Satisfying, smooth and bright. Moss and mildew, streaks and rust. Chris don't stop till it's dust. Wash it away, wash it away. Filth don't stand a chance today. Soap and suds, make it shine. Every nozzle, every line. Towers filthy, not for long. Patios wrecked, Chris stays strong. Driveway covered, oil stains. Jet stream power clears the way. Fences faded, decks look rough. Turn it up, that's the stuff. Satisfying every time. One more job, one more shine. Hold up, missed a spot. Tiny speck, I think not. Change the nozzle, hit it right. 100%, that's my light. Wash it away, wash it away. Every speck is gone, hooray. Time to flex, job is done. Now let's find another one. Wash it away. Wash it away.
Hello, good evening, and welcome. I'm Chris, this is Gross Models, and this is Power Wash Simulator 2. Dan was meant to be joining me this evening, but I haven't found him yet, so hopefully he'll turn up momentarily. But there's no Jeff tonight, so we're not doing the Star Wars levels, or indeed Subnautica. Power Wash Simulator is the order of the day, and hopefully we'll be finishing this one. We've only got 7% left to do, so I'm sure it won't take very long. I've just come up on the roof, and I found that there's some dirt down there on top of this cable car. I haven't got to, so we shall be doing that. I'll jump down here. Get that. No, on there. Back there a minute. Grab that one. That'll help. So yes, how are you all doing? Are you all doing well? You doing good? Mark and the Bobbins are in. Bobbins is in while chilling in a hotel room in London. Nice. Is it a swanky posh hotel, or is it a travel lodge? Not that there's anything wrong with it, but it's not a swanky posh hotel. How are you doing? You were local to me. Well, very local, but more local than you usually are. I would say you should pop round for a cup of tea, but the hotel was pretty better. So. What are you doing in town? Is it a special occasion? Or, hose on there, we go, with a long nozzle. Gemma is also watching from downstairs. Hello, Gemma. That was that thing.
Hello.
Okay. Oh, Danny's here. Hello, welcome. How are you doing?
Oh, doing pretty good.
Good. I shall give you the join code momentarily. Let me figure out how to get the join code. There we go. It's on there. We'll go there. The room code is, if anybody else watching wants to come along and join in, feel free, 045 2604. It's always 045, I think. If you need it again anytime, just shout.
Okay.
Of this to clean, and I'm not sure where it is. Oh, there's things like down underneath this and stuff, isn't it? Oh, distinguishes the disabled while a new player is joining. A few days holiday. It's a Premier Inn for the massive breakfast. Premier Inns are okay. Yeah, they're not too posh. They do the job. Good. Yeah, it's nice to get away for a little bit, even if it's not anything special. Out there, right, let me get out there. That's underneath. So, need a ladder. I can make more than a ladder. So, hello to everybody. How are you all? Are you all having a pleasant weekend? It's still very, very warm here. How's the weather over there?
Really humid. The temperature wasn't bad. It was like low mid 20s C here yesterday, but it was so muggy that it was just uncomfortable.
Yeah. We've been hitting mid 30s here.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's pretty warm for you guys.
Far too warm for us. Yeah, we don't normally get that warm around here, so that's been too much for most of us. Never really seen London, so visiting HMS Belfast and the Tower of London tomorrow. Nice.
Nice.
As long as they let you out the tower, you'll be alright. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a terrific city.
Yeah, Dan came a couple of years ago now.
Yep.
3, 4 years ago now.
3 years, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Kathy and I just absolutely fell in love with it. It's easy to get around. It's got so much interesting stuff going on. Yeah, we just loved it there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't live in London, but I live near London. And I would say I take it for granted. I mean, England's got so much history that I do take that for granted. You know, places being, you know, 100 years old is not uncommon.
Yeah.
So I take that bit for granted. But some of the touristy things I haven't done for a long time. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I
it's
hear
worth
that's
looking
actually
around.
fairly common for a lot of places, is that if you live somewhere, you just don't do the tourist stuff.
No.
And but the only time that someone might wind up doing that is like if somebody comes to visit.
Yeah,
some
so
of
that
the
sort of thing.
touristy things
Or,
with them.
I mean, we're taking the kids round to bits here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Stefan's off to home care. Stefan's off because of home care. Yeah, I mean the transport in London is great. The tube, the underground.
The tube is awesome.
very good, but I wouldn't want to do it in this weather.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
think it's-
Being underground parts are probably fairly comfortable.
Yeah, it's
I
not
hope.
so bad. I think most of it's air conditioned now as well, which it never used to be, obviously. But
Yeah. But it's kind of a necessity now.
well, an interesting fact, I believe, it's certainly a fact that most of the underground is not in fact underground. I think it's something like 65% of it is above ground.
Yeah, that fits with what we saw. That lots of it were actually open air areas.
Yeah, good thing. Yeah, HMS Belfast I did years and years ago. That was quite interesting. I don't remember much about it, but I remember it being quite interesting. Covent Garden Market is quite cool as well. You get a chance to walk around there.
Yeah, that's one of the places that we visited.
Yeah, so that's that. How's everyone else's time been spent this weekend? Anyone doing anything interesting? Probably not nearly as interesting as being on holiday, but you know. How's your week been, Dan?
Oh, not too bad. You know, had another job interview over Skype or Teams, and so waiting to hear back on that.
I assume that's how they do it all now, isn't it? Through online things?
I've had a couple of in-person ones, and so that was nice to actually have more of a traditional type. But it is nice to not necessarily have to, drive somewhere and find where it is and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I assume as it's going to be like a techie type job, then they ought to be fairly techie.
Yeah.
COVID obviously made everyone appreciate the value of
Yeah.
remote working and stuff. So
Yeah, and even though they've got plenty of really good data to show that people are just as productive at home, they're forcing people back to offices again.
yeah,
Just because that's what's traditional. So what? But so I had another interview there. Been working on my workshop downstairs to get it prepped up because I'm getting I don't know, I think I probably mentioned this last weekend too, is that I'm getting a big laser engraver.
oh nice. I don't remember you mentioning that, so no, that's cool.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Kathy went ahead with this with me, and so I got out a small loan, and I'm going to be getting a laser engraver because we can't rely on some outside place for jobs anymore. So I'm going to be starting up my own thing.
Cool.
Which is, quite a bit of work. I've got to scrap and rebuild my website to be more of a salesy type of thing. And clear out space in my basement here. I fortunately already have a setup where I can vent out gases and stuff because I set up a spray booth.
Yeah, is that necessary for engraving?
Yeah. Yeah, because
you're not removing very much material, so.
No, but it is with a laser, and there's lots of smoke.
Spark-wise, so yeah.
It's still fire. And it depends on what you're also cutting. Some things actually have fumes that could be harmful.
Yeah.
If you're doing acrylic, you certainly don't want to be breathing in that stuff. So I'll be getting a nice CO2 laser. I've got to kind of coordinate buying it with my availability of my friends, because the thing weighs like 150 pounds.
Really?
And I need help getting it down the stairs into my basement.
Yeah. Well, down's easy.
Yeah, but it's got some really fragile parts in it. Yeah. Some fragile pieces, and so got to get it down my narrow flight of stairs that were built before there were codes for building things. So they're not particularly even, and they're not the same length stairs, and they're not the same width, and they're different heights slightly, and very narrow. I got
99%
on this thing.
Telling me this bit needs to. Oh, this. So I can't see very much stuff that needs doing.
Yeah, I know the top roof actually needs some, but I'm not sure how to get up there. Let's try this.
The top roof you can get to from the front. There's a ladder actually.
Oh.
Two ladders put up to go up to there.
Okay.
That must be where this was. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I don't know if this is a thing. Let's see how far along I can get. About that far. Oh well. Same thing down there. Oh, there we go. What's the top of that?
Is there a way to shut the doors on this?
I don't know, they were shut to begin with. I think we're inside it to begin with, but
Yeah, that's where I came in too. But it seems like the doors need to work, but they're needing to be shut.
oh, you get to some of it from the outside. That's it. That was on top of it. Top.
There we go.
Alright, where's it pointing to me now? Still more on the bloody cable car. There we go. Entrance window frame, entrance wall sign letter. Don't know which letter. Yes. Entrance window frame. One on the right. Right. There we go. Done.
Yay,
Job
okay.
complete.
All right.
That took ages. It was big and messy, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Was this when you started with Jeff?
Yeah, I think we did it over a couple of weeks. But, yeah. Right, we have an extra long limo to do. That one won't take so long, although it looks like it's got a helicopter on it as well. I don't know how many more levels there are in this actual, main story thing.
Hmm. Okay, this
Very,
is delightfully ridiculous.
Very Thunderbirds.
And it's got a pool in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's pink. It's not quite the right shade of pink, but it's got all the wheels. They're yellow wheels.
Yeah, I'm not sure about
Weird.
that. appalled by the lack of health and safety in this game. You can just walk about on the rooftop with no sense of danger. Well, you also have no sense of hurting yourself when you fall as well. So
yeah, there's no falling damage in this game, so yeah, there's no sense
there is
of
no
danger at
so
all.
that's fine.
You can just jump off and you'll just fall and land on your feet and you're fine.
It is nice doing a power washing when it's too hot, because it does make you feel a bit cooler.
A little bit, yeah.
It's definitely all in your mind, but it still works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a psychosomatic response, but, you know, it does seem to be nicer.
Oh, I don't like the leopard print roof on this bit. That's
Oh, geez.
that's
Leopard
not right.
print?
That's horrible.
Yeah. Gold-plated sunflower hubcaps with dollar signs in them.
Yeah, I mean, we get it. You've got a lot of money.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you've got more money than you deserve. We understand.
Nobody gets this much money without doing something wrong, either legally
Yeah.
or morally.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody remembers, the last time we did power washing, we were doing the Star Wars levels, and we started off with the X-Wing. We did find some Arabic letters printed in various places on the X-Wing. I asked the AI what it said, and she came back with translations of them, and they were exactly as you would expect them to be on aircraft. Things like no step and air intake hot and things like that, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I have to look at that again because I'm pretty sure where the thing said no step, there were too many letters for it to be just no step.
I don't
Six
remember. We'll have
letters
to
in the
look when we
second
get
word.
right back to it when we're all
Yeah.
about. But yeah, I know what you mean. But don't try it in real life, says Mark. No, probably not. Well, I've got the whole power washing
No.
idea in real life. I wouldn't try anyway. I tried it a little bit. It wasn't the same. You had to be plugged into the water. It's very strange.
Yeah. Yeah, this game is for people who probably have never actually power washed in real life, because the real thing isn't anywhere near this relaxing or fun.
There's far too many wheels on this.
Yeah, how in the world would this thing even turn?
Very slowly.
This thing would have to be jointed in the middle. Like a tractor trailer or those really long buses that have that accordion thing in the middle. Yeah.
Jefferson the 13th. That's definitely old money, isn't it?
Yeah. And a really unimaginative family.
Yeah, I'm undecided about tomorrow night's stream at the moment.
Okay.
Last week I did my live editing, which worked out quite well. Although the computer did struggle a bit towards the end, where it's obviously trying to stream and do the editing all at the same time.
Yeah.
And I think that's only going to get worse as the video gets longer and there's more for it to cope with. The timeline gets more, bigger. And I haven't as yet done any more filming for it. My intention was to do some more filming for it tomorrow, and then do the editing tomorrow. But it's going to be hot again tomorrow, so I don't know that I'm going to get the filming done, and I don't know that the computer will particularly like the editing anyway. So I might have to come up with something different for tomorrow night's stream. I still want to stream something because it's Sunday night. It's always good to do something. But I don't know as yet what that will be. As I say, it's probably too hot to do anything at the bench. And I don't want to interrupt the midweek makings and do something different there. So if anyone's got any suggestions as to anything you would like me to attempt that might work as a stream, then by all means hit me up, let me know, put it in chat now or send me a message later or that sort of thing. I'm open to suggestions as ever. And yeah, but I don't think editing is likely to happen because I haven't done the filming yet, and even if I have, then I don't think the computer's going to be particularly happy to do it.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Go, job complete. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to take
Alright.
very long. I didn't think it was going to take too long. The car is just offensive. The best thing to do is to push it off a cliff. Is that the size or the colour or just the fact that it's got a helicopter on it?
All of it. It's, that roof, man. Ugh. Yeah, that is just a super tacky vehicle.
Yeah. Right, what's the next job? We've got to do a shopping mall. That's not going to take long.
The whole mall.
Kind of looks like a helicopter from Magnum PI, a Hughes 500. Although they had more rotor blades, I think. I don't. I recall the thing.
Yeah.
I don't
I know
recall
that-
the type.
Yeah, I know I've seen that kind of chopper in
Hughes. I think you mean
all
Huey.
sorts of stuff. Well, Hughes is the name of the company, and so yeah,
Is
the
it?
Huey
Okay.
is basically a nickname
I thought that was the official name.
that might.
Um,
But, yeah, I know that bubble type of chopper was all over the place in like the 70s and 80s.
connected to that phone shop. Very clean inside the phone shop. Actually, nose around. Oh, it's got, why is the printing on the door on the inside? It should be on the outside, shouldn't it? You don't need to put the opening hours on the inside of a building.
Yeah,
That's what we got. Page and Turner's new and second-hand books. Tim's toolbox.
travel agency.
Yeah, so Tim's toolbox. Yeah, local expedition. That's quite good, man. That's interesting. Why is your hose not getting rid of the
Okay. It was just done too wide of a stream if I do it.
I'm on the yellow one. That's the one I tend to use most of the time. Interesting. Where's the next shop? Shop.
Yeah, there's an antique store down that way.
Jessica's Antiques and Collectibles. And Elegance. Nothing in Elegance. Oh, the store's closing. They're empty. They sold up Elegance.
Fashion, style, and chic. Nobody knew what the place was, so they're going out of business now.
Yeah. Fountain in the middle. That's unusual. You don't normally have a fountain in the middle of the ice. It might not be a fountain, it's just a statue. Sort of fountain, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's meant to be a fountain. We've got fountains in malls here.
yeah. Fountains are
It's
not normally
not
an
like-
indoor thing around here.
Yeah, they're not super common, but they're done.
I mean, saying that, we don't have malls. We have shopping centres.
Mm.
Pretty sure they're exactly the same, but
Yeah, I remember going to the one when we visited you guys, and we were at a shopping center /
yeah,
mall
it's
thing.
smaller than most American ones, but
Yeah,
still functional.
yeah. I wish we'd actually, Kathy and I, had taken more time just to poke around in there some. There were a few things that I had hoped to get my hands on that I didn't, and like, oh well. So I wanted to see like an actual real Kinder egg,
Oh, right, yeah.
We've got them, but what they do is, since it's illegal to have something that's non-edible inside of food, the packaging is split into two halves that's shaped like an egg.
That's very strange.
Yeah.
I,
So
I
you've got
do
the
think
toy
you'd have to be
half and
going
then-
some to accidentally eat the egg toy inside.
Exactly. But they just. they're
It
being
worries me that
super
you're not allowed to
paranoid
buy
when
Kinder
that-
Eggs, but you are allowed to buy guns. That does tell me that your priorities are somewhat off.
Yeah.
How are we going to get upstairs? I haven't found any stairs. Oh, there is a ladder. Up. Yeah, this might not cover a wide area, but there's definitely going to be lots. It's going to take me longer than
A lot of
week.
yeah, a lot of fiddly details in here.
I don't like the colour scheme either. It's very, very orange.
And then this kind of teal green fountain has.
It's quite a nice day out there, though.
It's pretty much always a nice day in power washing world.
Yeah, I suppose so. Except for when the volcano erupts.
Yeah. That would be an interesting thing, is every once in a while, if it actually, like, spewed some while you were cleaning,
Yeah.
and you have to go back over some parts. Fountain reservoir, outer.
So I see the Mandalorian has a release date for being on streaming on Disney.
Okay.
Mandalorian and Grogu film is currently coming to Disney on the 2nd of September. Released here.
Oh, okay.
I assume it's the same worldwide. I think it is.
I would think so.
So I haven't seen it yet. I'll be interested to watch that in a few weeks' time.
Yeah, it's a fun movie. A lot of fun. And the new Spider-Man movie is very good.
Yeah, I should wait for that to stream as well. I enjoy those, but not enough to make me want to go out and watch it. I'm in the middle of rewatching the Lord of the Rings.
Ah, nice.
I've watched the three Hobbits, and last night finished the Fellowship of the Ring.
Okay.
So I'm watching all the extended editions of all of them. So it's
Good.
taken me a while because I'm not getting through one a night.
Yeah.
I normally wouldn't stop a film halfway through, but you sort of got to with these.
Sometimes. You know, they had the extended versions on in the theater not too long ago here as a special anniversary thing, and so I went to all three of those.
Not all on the same night.
No.
I know they did
Nope,
do
it
a
was one
24-hour something or other.
I would do that. You know, if they wanted to have them all together, yeah, I would totally do it. But instead, what they did is they did it for. I don't remember if it was one weekend, then the next weekend, then the next, or if it was. No, actually, I think it was all in one weekend. So it was like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday
Right, yeah.
for the 3 films.
Yeah, that's a bit much for me.
Yeah. I love movie theaters, so I'm all fine with that.
Oh, that off. Okay. It's open the bottom bit now. Yeah, I haven't started watching the new season of Reacher yet, but I did enjoy the first 3 or I think there's been 3 seasons of that already. I think the 4th one's on its way out now. That's quite a good fun thing.
Okay. Yeah, never watched it.
It's a good sort of brainless action sort of thing.
Some sort of a
Based on
spy
the
thing, isn't it?
novels. It's not so much spy. He's a big bloke,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the novel said he's built like a brick shit house, and he pretty much is. I can't remember the guy that does it, Alan something, not Richardson, maybe something like that. But yeah, he's a big bloke and he's built.
Okay.
He's sort of ex-army, but wanders. He's like a vagrant sort of thing, but through choice doesn't settle down sort of thing after leaving the army, and he ends up getting roped into things in the towns he moves through. Basically solves murders and crimes and stuff, and ends up having a big fight. Putting like the littlest hobo, but as a person.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of 80s shows with, A-Team and stuff like that, where
that sort of thing.
It's traveling around. And...
Lee Childs is the author. He's written a series of about 20 books now, I think. And each series is one book, basically. Amended slightly for TV, because you can't just do the book to TV. That wouldn't work as a series. But yeah, watched the first one, very much enjoyed it, and then obviously came back. I wasn't the only one that enjoyed it. They've made a 2nd season, and very good to enjoy that. Worth watching if you use Prime on there. Other than that, me and Gemma have still been working our way through the Arrowverse series. We're on season 7 of Arrow.
Okay.
Yeah, right. 8. So we've got one more of that to do after. We're about a third of the way through. Just about coming up to the next big crossover event. I've seen all of Arrow, most of Flash and Supergirl and that. I'm re-watching those with her, but I haven't seen a couple of the other shows all the way through. So it's getting to the points where I don't really know. I think I've only seen the last couple of seasons of Arrow like once or twice maybe. So I don't remember too much about them because it's been a long time. So it's quite interesting to watch them and not know what's going on. Whereas
Yeah.
previously I've been watching them knowing exactly what's happening and watching it for the enjoyment of watching Gemma watch it. But it's quite nice to now be in the dark as well.
Yeah.
Bobbin says he's kind of one-man A-team. Yeah, sort of much, pretty much, but without the building.
Okay, so he doesn't have a part where he's locked in a shed.
Not normally, no. I mean, he might
Okay.
get locked up, but just sort of break his way out. And,
Okay, but he doesn't
He's very
improvise
strong.
equipment and weaponry. That's too bad because that was one of the best parts of the A-Team is their shop class
Well,
segments.
Yeah, I mean, you'd never realise if you did capture the A-team, don't lock them in your shed full of all tools and equipment.
But
yeah,
don't put them anywhere where they can actually have access to any kind of tools or materials.
oh, it's all right. There's no weapons in there. No, but look at all this. Look at what there is. Oh, no, it's fine. That's the whole villain thing, though, isn't it? You've got to explain your master plan to somebody instead of just killing him. Bombs. Expect you to die. No, well, kill him then. Don't explain your plan to him and then walk off and expect your minions to do it. It's not going to work.
Yeah.
I believe the first 3 episodes of Reacher came out at once, and then there's one a week for the next few weeks. So there's 8 or 9 in the series, I think. I don't know exactly how many are in this one. About there. Oh, I haven't started watching it yet. I will do when it's almost finished. I'll
Yeah, so you
start
can
catching up on it.
string them all together.
Bobbin said he's highly intelligent, but can still beat the living crap out of him.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not your typical brainless thug. He's, yeah. And I actually found a guy in the last season who was bigger than him to be his big bad, which was interesting. Don't know how they're going to top that this season.
Well, Douglas Childs is one of the guys who was behind the book The Relic, so there could always be a monster involved. Which would be awesome.
I don't think there hasn't been anything
I'll
mystical
tune in
or
then.
anything as yet, so... He'd make a great Batman, in fact. I don't know that he would make a good Batman. No. Lance is in. Hello, Lance. Welcome. Yeah, I don't know about Batman. He's a bit big for Batman.
I don't know, in all the animated versions, Batman's usually built,
Yeah, I
really
suppose.
huge. And actually, in a lot of the comics too, they've been making Batman just bigger and bigger.
Yeah. I just don't see him as Bruce Wayne, though.
Yeah, that's the thing is you need somebody who can play both.
I'm still working on Powerwashing 1, says Lynn. Hello, Lynn. Welcome. How are you doing? Haven't seen you for
Hey.
ages. Oh. It looks like a new job just popped up, and it looks like it's sort of a Tumblr.
Yeah.
Must have heard us talking about Batman.
Like a, yeah.
I think Lance has been drinking, judging by chat. You just see him, picture him sitting there now, sitting there in his underpants saying, "I love you all, you're all lovely, you're great." Yeah, Power Wash 2 is exactly the same as Power Washer 1, just more so.
Yeah. Bit better graphics, a much wider area geographically for the play style. Got multiple towns and stuff. They basically just wanted to. I think they made a new engine for the game to play with, so that's why it's 2.
Yeah, I think so. There's a whole new soap system. Keep forgetting about the soap system. The soap is great in this. It's I'll show you. I can figure out how to do the soap. There you go. The soap regenerates and basically only sticks to dirt, but it will get rid of dirt in one swipe. So you just fill everything with soap. And then when you come back, you can wash it off with even your widest nozzle. And everything will be clean. Stupid things. Yeah, so that's the thing. Yeah. Lots of making stick and blush apparently. There was a gentleman cleaning the paths at work for the power washing thing the other day. I wanted to ask if I could have a go, said Lance. You could have asked him. Probably would have said no, but you could have asked him.
Yeah.
Tell him, I've played the game, it's alright, I know what I'm doing. Dirt in there that I didn't see. Invisible dirt. There we go. Doing good as I can. How about you, Genesis? In. So everybody in chat, what have you got any plans for the weekend? It's the weekend for me tomorrow. I know a lot of you have had a half your weekend already, but where I work on Saturday, my weekend doesn't start till Sunday. So what are you up to tomorrow? Anything special? I know the Bobbins are going to be exploring London. Anybody else doing anything? Going anywhere? Seeing anyone?
I'll just be down here in my basement trying to make room for ginormous laser thing.
Yeah, the engraving's interesting. I haven't looked at any of those for a long time since I've just seen them sort of advertised. But I do keep seeing adverts now for new 3D printers.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot now that have got multiple filaments.
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of them that do multicolor now, and that just come that way. And then also there's the UV printers. Those are a new hot new toy that people are playing with. Which, yeah, it looks neat, but I still want to know, how much are ink refills for those things, because
Yeah.
it
That's
just
where normal
strikes me as
printers get you,
something
isn't it?
where,
So,
yeah, for a normal printer, it's cheaper to literally buy a new printer than it is to get an ink cartridge.
yeah. I mean, 3D printers now that do multicolours, a lot of the new ones do it really well. Because they've actually got separate nozzles for all the colours, rather than
Yeah,
the old ones which
Yeah,
used to like feed out and used to waste a lot of filament.
yeah. There's the multiple ones with multiple print heads,
Yeah.
where it just grows and grabs the print head with the color loaded, and you can do multiple types of filament that way. And so yeah, you can do some very cool stuff. A friend of mine has a multicolor printer that with my Ghostbusters group that he's been doing projects and stuff that we can sell at our booth and stuff like that, and it's really cool.
Yeah, there's some software that does an infinite number of colours now as well. Because it's basically the same as a printer will print
Yeah,
in colour
where you
using
get
just 3 or 4
filaments and
colours.
CMYK. Yeah,
Yeah, which is just impressive to me. Again, if you look at
Yeah.
it clousely, you can see how it's made up. But that's the same with colour printers, paper printers. If you look
Yeah.
closely, you can see the dots. Just don't look closely.
yeah.
So yeah, that interests me. It doesn't interest me enough to want to buy one, but it interests me enough to keep looking at it.
Yeah, that's kind of how I am with the UV printers right now. I'm watching videos on them because they're really cool, but they're not mature enough yet as a device for me to want to, shell out the money for something like that.
Len's taken over the big TV in the living room. Cool. Lance is watching the stream with Top of the Pops 2002 on in the background, and I feel very old. Yes. 2002, I don't know how long ago that was, because I know the 80s was only 20 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how my calendar is generally seeing it too.
Lance is starting to feel very old anyway, because his next birthday's a big one.
Ah.
He's not caught up with me yet, but This hasn't taken as long to get, more than halfway through as I thought it was going to.
Yeah.
I mean, it's lots of big flat hits, isn't it? So
Yeah. Yeah, and I think the ceiling's going to be a pretty lengthy.
yeah, I did a little bit of the
Process.
ceiling and then fell down. So
I'm doing a chunk of it here above the statue with skylight. It's more light in here too.
somebody told Lance that "Slippery When Wet" by Bon Jovi is 40 years old this week. Well, Lance told me that next year they'll be releasing the original Star Wars: A New Hope in theaters, because that will be 50 years old next year.
Yep, I'll be 50. Just like last year was 50 for Jaws. And there's the hope that it'll be the original unedited, unmessed with version that gets released.
I doubt that. It will be the one that's available on Disney now.
We'll have to see. I've still got my old DVD box set that it was an extra bonus feature of the unedited versions. So
Yeah.
I have that.
I got one VHS somewhere.
You got a player?
I do. It's not plugged into a telly, but I do have one.
Yeah, so do I. I've got one sitting down here by me on a bookshelf that I don't have it hooked up to anything, but I actually have a VHS player. Of course, I see on Amazon now you can get these things that are VHS to digital devices that it's just a VCR, a video player that you pop the cassette in and all it does is records what it plays directly to like an SD card.
Oh, right, okay, yeah. Yeah.
So I don't think it even has a screen on it.
No. The Bobbins hits level 50 next year as well. Oh,
Yeah.
happens to us all.
December I've got I'm hitting 55. Which in some places that's when you start getting your senior citizen discount at some businesses.
Really?
Yep. 55 and older.
I'm all for discounts, but I wouldn't give that to me around here. Not quite there yet, though. Shall be 54 next month.
Ah.
Finn doesn't like auto carrots. Nobody does. Close Encounters is also 50 next year, says Lance. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be as well, yeah.
I'd love to see that again in the theater. I bet that'll be re-released.
Yeah, I would expect so.
If nothing else, it'll probably be a Fathom special event sort of thing. Is that a thing that comes over to the UK of Fathom events?
Don't
Or they-
think so. I don't know what
Yeah.
what would it be?
Well, they show like special things in the theater for anniversaries and stuff. Like for the anniversary for I think it was the 20th or 25th for Lord of the Rings, it was a Fathom Events thing, and they also did Labyrinth and Jaws and
All right, they might have them showing, but it's not, as far as I'm aware, it's not made as a big event.
yeah.
It might just be a case of this is being re-released for a week or whatever, or
Yeah. Fathom is basically just the company that arranges it with the theaters and stuff.
right.
And so they get the licensing from the film production companies, and then they coordinate with the theaters to do it. I wasn't sure if that was something international or
Not,
if it was
not a
just
company,
a US
yeah,
based
over
thing.
here. No.
But I've taken to kind of keeping my eye on their stuff, because they're even doing stuff like I think at the end of the year they're doing a theatrical release of the Maltese Falcon,
All right, yeah.
which obviously never would have seen that in the theater previously. It was way before my time.
Yeah. You know you're getting old when you put your
Citizen
back out,
Theater.
getting out of the chair, says Mark. Yeah, it's a certain
Yeah.
age when you have to make noises when you get up.
My knees are shot, so yeah, I make all sorts of noises whenever I get up. Most of them painful.
I do that every day. Alien is nearing 50 as well, so the volume, so that must be there. Must be.
Yeah. Yeah, that was 79, I think. I remember when it came out. I wasn't allowed to see it, but I remember it.
When was ET? That was 80s, wasn't it? 82 or something? Or-
Yeah, it was like 83 maybe for ET. 82, 83, somewhere in there.
My back hates me 24/7. I like to play up to the gym. Yeah, but that's a different problem to just being old. You're trying to get out of the chair without using the rocking and falling back system. No, I don't do that. I'm actually better now than I was a couple of years ago. As in, healthier, fitter. I did have a pretty bad time, basically, before I was diagnosed with diabetes and everything. I was very unfit. Didn't feel particularly unfit, but after getting myself sorted out, I realised that I was. It's one of those, it crept up on me so slowly that I didn't realise. I thought that's just the way it is. but it doesn't have to be that way. Since being, having my blood pressure sorted out and diabetes under control and everything else now, I feel a lot better in myself. My legs don't ache as much as they used to and things like that. Things that I wouldn't have thought.
Good.
I thought it was just an age problem. It wasn't an age problem. It was just a knee problem. But, after everything was basically sorted out, I do feel better than I have for a while. Which is always nice. Chris, did you ever get your eyes fixed, Lynn? And I can see Lynn typing that because my eyes are fixed. Yes, I've had both cataracts sorted out. I've still got some slight problems with my eyes. I can't remember exactly what it is. It's basically something to do with diabetes. In the back of my eyes, still not quite right. They're in the process of getting it sorted, and in fact, I'm still having injections into my eyeballs. So they can sort it out. And in fact, next Thursday, I have another pair of injections, one injection into each eye, next Thursday morning. So, I can see fine. I need glasses now for close-up stuff. But strangely, don't really need glasses for distant stuff, which is very strange because I've had glasses for distant stuff for more than 40 years. So it's very strange to not have to put anything in my face to be able to see things at a distance, but not be able to read things, which I used to be able to do with no problem at all.
So they swapped out your nearsightedness for farsightedness.
Basically, yeah. That's the way they generally do it. They did originally give me the option of we're going to be replacing the lenses in your eyes. Which ones would you like? Would you like to be able to see up close, or would you like to be able to see distance? And I said I'd like to be able to see up close, because I've always been able to see up close and not been able to see distance.
Yeah, it's just normal.
And they said, well, that's you're short-sighted, that's the way it be, sort of thing. And I said, okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm used to that. If I have to wear, contact lenses or glasses again for that's not a problem. But in the end, they took me out of it and took me into doing what they would normally do, which would be to do distance as a good thing, and up close, you need reading glasses, basically. And I'm happy to have it that way. My thinking was to do it the other way because that's the way it's always been. But it is basically better to be able to see distances. So that's what I can do now. Although, as I say, I've got varifocal lenses now, so I can see everything when I've got my glasses on. Even up close and personal or a long way away. It's all very, very sharp. But yeah, I've still got some injections to have. Don't know how many more. It's only every 8 or 10 weeks I have to do them now, which is better than how it started. But they're still investigating and making sure everything's sorted out before they say, that's it, thanks, you don't have to come back. They might tell me that on Thursday. They might tell me I've got to come back for another one. I don't know. But either way, it's all right. Get it sorted. It's very good. I had the old eyeball injections as Lance just underneath, so it gets to the back of the eye. Lovely. Yeah, they didn't underneath. They do it in the sort of corner. You don't see the needle coming. You look off to the side, and the needle comes in from the back, and they numb it first with drops. So you don't really feel it. There's sort of pressure rather than stabbing.
I still would want to just be unconscious.
Yeah,
knock me out.
That's more of a problem because general anaesthetic is not a good thing to do The
do it for
cataract surgery
dentistry,
was
they
much
can-
more interesting because that was actually being awake while they're literally cut open the front of your eye and then scrape away inside to get rid of the rubbish
Ugh.
things.
God, my eyes are watering just thinking about it. I can't watch people put in contacts. My eyes water up and close.
No, see, I wore
They're
contact
super
lenses for
sensitive.
decades and didn't have any trouble with that at all. So I wasn't expecting to have problems. I didn't like the idea of it, and when they said, you've got to have cataract surgery, it was like, I'd rather not, thanks. It's like, well, it's not really an option. If you want to be able to see things, it's only going to get worse. You've got to have it done. I'm like, okay. What injection for the eyes, says Lynn? It's Vabismo is the brand name of the drug that they put in. It's for macular degeneration, I believe is the term. Basically, diabetes has knackered my eyes. Knackered the front with the cataracts and the back with this degeneration thing. So, they've been sorting it out over the last couple of years. It sucks getting old. Blue vision from brain tumours, says Lynn. I had cataract surgery and can see, but now I can't see up close. Computers, middle building, or anything up close. I do have glasses, but my eyes are blurry. Right. Yeah. I can't see close without glasses on. I can see a bit, but not enough. I can read a bit on the phone or see the computer at the screen, but I can't read small text unless I put the glasses on, and then it's perfect. It's absolutely fine. Varifocal lenses take a bit of getting used to because it's all about what part of the lens you have to look through for what distance you look.
Yeah, I had those for a little bit and I hated it, so I just got another pair that were single.
Yeah, I mean, when I went into the opticians for them after the cataracts were done, and they did all the eye test stuff and everything, they sort of said, varifocal is the way to go, the convenience and everything. But there's like a learning curve to it as to how you get used to doing it, how to move your head to look at things. And made it out to be, like a big deal, a big problem. And I must admit, after wearing them and trying them, it might have taken a day or so to get used to them, but it didn't take very long at all. And it's not been a big learning curve for me. I think obviously understand the science of how it works and the different lens strengths in the same lens and gradually fading between one or the other. And I haven't got a problem with it. I just naturally now just tilt my head to look. If it's a little bit blurry, I'll just move my head a little bit without even thinking about it, and then it's in the right place and it's good.
Yeah, I'm sure eventually I'll have to go back to doing that and be stuck with it. But yeah, it was messing with my driving. I couldn't read the speedometer right. It just, nothing felt right.
All right, yeah.
And so I just went, nope, screw this.
Yeah, I mean, without glasses, I have legal distance vision for driving. So I don't actually need any lenses for driving. But that does mean that I'll be able to see the speedo and things like that. I wouldn't be able to read the small print on the dashboard sort of thing.
Yeah.
But nothing important is in small print anyway, so I might not be able to read the odometer as to how far it's been since I filled up with petrol or that sort of thing. But other than that, it's not a problem. But yeah, just get used to where you're looking. Haven't had my injections for my eyes. Hopefully, I won't need them, says Gemma. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that you just, if you need it, you get it done. It's not worth thinking too hard about it and working yourself up over it. If it's got to be done, it's got to be done, and get on with it. I didn't like the idea when they initially said, you know, yes, you've got cataracts, you have to have them sort of. It's like, okay, you mean you're going to have to cut into my eyes? I don't like the idea of that. No thanks. And they said, well, actually, before we can do that, we've got to do this series of injections because, you know, that's going to help everything as well. So having the injections was sort of a training for the cataracts.
It's a warm up.
Yeah, it's like the warm up act. It's like, the first time doing that was, yeah, nerve wracking. But now it's nothing. I mean, I can't see for a bit after they've done it, but I can see a bit. Not enough to drive, but enough to walk around. Although last time when they did it, it was very bright when I came outside, and literally coming out of the building, I couldn't see a thing. I walked out, and I know there's a road just in front of it, and it's like, I know there's a road there, but I can't see anything. I had sunglasses on, I still couldn't see anything. I'm just going to wait here for a minute.
Yeah.
Give my eyes a chance to adjust. And, yeah, and managed to make my way back to my lift. I can't see the keyboard without glasses, but I'd like to try and type without them like I'm doing now, so excuse my typing. You've done very well, Lynn. I didn't notice any errors in there at all. It's,
yeah, I tend to touch type as well, but I don't trust myself very much, so I always try and reread it before I hit enter.
Yeah, I mean, it's... I should. I don't. I often text type, especially on phones. With auto carrots and stuff. It's just so easy. You just type in what you think you mean, hit send, and then realise, actually, that doesn't quite say what I wanted it to, but it's too late now. Oh, well.
Yeah. I hate typing on phones. It just, yeah, it's the worst possible experience.
Two-finger typing system. Yeah, I mean, I wear my glasses all the time, basically. I don't wear them at night when I'm sleeping, but apart from that, I pretty much wear them all the time. I've got a couple of pairs. I've got my smart glasses, the meta glasses that I wear for normal day-to-day going out, because they've got the sunglasses things on them, transitions. So they're great for being out and about. And now I've got a lighter weight pair of glasses that I'm more comfortable wearing headphones over the top of. So I tend to use those if I'm on the computer, not using the speakers and the letters. But I don't understand people that know they need glasses but don't wear them.
Yeah. Even if I had my eyes completely fixed, like with laser or something, I would probably just wear glasses without a prescription, just because I think I look better with them.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I wore glasses as a young person, a child and young teens, then switched to contact lenses and didn't really look back from contact lenses. They just suited me, they worked well. I often wore sunglasses when I go outside. I've always had very light sensitive eyes.
Yeah, me too.
So I'd need to wear sunglasses when going out, and obviously with contact lenses, that wasn't a problem. It's just some sunglasses on.
Yeah, you don't need special prescription ones or slip-ons or any of that nonsense.
Yeah. So now I've got actual glasses to wear. Yeah, I mean, contact lenses I used to wear 24/7. I used to use the extended wear, so you put them in and then leave them in for weeks at an end, and then not even take them out at night. I just didn't think about it, which was fine. But I don't understand. I mean, Lynn's saying she's typing now without glasses on. Why would you put yourself through that if it's just, you know, Why would you not want to be able to see? We have people come into the shop and it's like, oh, I can't see how much that is. You're putting into the credit card machine to check how much it is. I haven't got my glasses with me. Like, if you're that bad that you can't read something on a thing that you're paying, why would you not have your glasses with you? Anyone could put in anything as an amount and you'd just be happy to pay it. But even there must be occasions when you're out and about and want to read something. So why have you not got your glasses with you? I understand not everybody wants to wear them all the time. So I mean, even if I can see distance without them, but these have still got a little bit of improvement to make it perfect, basically. But even if I didn't have that, if I just had them for reading, then I'd probably still just wear them all the time and have them as very focal, but distance, nothing, and reading what I needed it. Just for the sake of, I'd like to be able to see stuff. So, I bet I can read your handwriting, Bobbins. I had to learn to type in school as my handwriting is so bad, even I can't read it. Well, typing in school wasn't a thing when I was at school. It wasn't a thing when you were at school, really, no? That would have actually been typing on a typewriter rather than a computer.
Yeah, that's what I learned to type on, is typewriter.
I didn't think we'd get this finished tonight, but we have. Well, we haven't. We nearly
Pretty
have.
darn close, yeah.
You're at back laundry, says Lynn, and then she's back. Yeah, so I've decided I'm not going to be streaming on Thursday night this week because, I won't be able to see very much. And VR is not a great thing to do just after you've had eye injections, I think.
Yeah, that makes a lot of
You don't
sense.
want to be straining your eyes a little bit at all, anything like that.
Mhm.
So that's another reason that I do intend to stream tomorrow night, because I'm already missing out on Monday streaming, and I need all the views I can get. Tell your friends, come and watch stuff. I tried reading glasses but got tired of taking them off and distancing, so I got progressive, as you may saw, very close. Yeah, very focused. That's the way it goes. Yeah, I couldn't be doing the taking them on, putting them off. No,
Yeah.
not dealing with that. Life's too short to have to worry about carrying things around with them. %. Yay. Ah! Got off the ceiling again. Go off again. Can't fall off this. Not easily, anyway. I haven't tried looking through my telescope yet. I guess I need to set it and find out if I can see. Yeah, I mean, that's distance, isn't it? So
Yeah, it's you should be able to do it without having anything prescription on. Kind of like looking through a microscope is the same way. You should be able to adjust it to actually be your prescription to make it work.
Yeah, I mean, I've got prescription lenses for my VR headset now.
Yeah.
I didn't used to have to worry because I had contact lenses, but as it is for the distance prescription that you need for VR rather than up close, although the lenses are right next to your face, it's effectively
the
2 or 3 meters
screens
away,
are right there, so yeah, it's actually close up even though it looks far away.
So I can see I can use it without glasses, but it would be that little bit sharper if I have proper prescription lenses in it. So I've got some good inserts for it, prescription glasses, so I don't have to worry about trying to squeeze glasses in front of the lenses or anything else. So I've got that. I also got some for Katie, Katie's prescription, so when she wants to use my headset, she can whip out mine and pop her own in. Save her again, save her having to squeeze lenses into it. It works very well. Gone quick considering the way it looked beforehand. What was it about? You're moving fast on that cleaning. Yes, it's dramatically better than it was. Again, it's all flat stuff though. Most of it's like big flat areas. So
I think the part that's going to be the biggest pain in the butt is going to be this cage that's over the skylight. That frame.
yeah, that's probably why they've given us the walkabout thing.
Yeah, I can see little spots of dirt all over that frame. But it's going to take a while to get that whole thing.
It's corners and things. I had to back out of the show and then I can thumbs up again. I no idea how the thumbing up thing works on YouTube now. They keep changing things around. But thank you very much for your consideration.
Okay, so it's not as bad as I thought it was. The frame for these skylight windows and the windows themselves are all one piece.
Oh right, that's all right.
I thought each pane of glass was going to be its own separate
no,
thing,
it's
and
just
the
a
frame.
texture.
Yeah.
Still. No, move. Get out of the way. Right there. There we go. So. The same bit on all of them. Some corners. Move the ladder so Dan gets stuck on the ledge. Yeah, but you can jump off the ledge without it hurting. It's not. As I say, there's no fall damage, so it's not funny. Oh, it's still funny, but it's not as funny as if he broke his legs from landing. Look at his little dot. It's moving. And it's going to where I think it was pointing there. It's not actually pointing there. It moves to somewhere else. Go. Let's just see. Edge. Don't mess with Dan, make the lift go up and down. I think that's no, I can't make it go up and down from down there. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, I think if there's nobody on it, you can make it come
it's not
down.
letting me
but-
lower it or pick it up, unfortunately. No, sorry, but no. Go. Just brushed up the upper centre wall. Okay. That's going to be the top of that window frame, isn't it? I'll get that from here. Okay, well, there can't be many bits more to do.
Yeah. Actually, there's quite a few little bits that are in like 99% done and all that. So basically,
Yeah.
we've got tons of little specks to do.
Tell what that is that it's trying to tell me is not done yet. Entrance ledge underside. What is that? Okay. across the stream, Spaceballs. Yeah, across the streams don't matter on this one. Ah, there we go. Window frame, arch window, display window frame. Right, that fit there. It will fit there. Go up now. Oh. It fits, but not very comfortably. That's rubbish. This is just about fit, maybe. No. Damn you.
Center octagonal window frame. Display window. Okay. Corridor display window frame. I'm not sure which one that's supposed to be. Ah, this one over here.
Okay, I can't. Yay!
Yay!
Job complete once again.
We actually finished
quite
this
enjoyed
thing
that.
out.
That was
Yeah, and it looks good too. Came out well.
All right. Let's see what the next job is, but we're not going to do another one tonight. It'll be that tumbler
Yeah.
thing, won't it? Oh, it's a
Oh
bike.
yeah.
We might as well do that then while we're here. It's only going to take a sec to do this one as well, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll
Stuff
take a
to
look.
do this one. If it eventually loads. There it goes. Great job, guys, said Lynn. Thank you very much, Lynn. Yes. Yeah, look. Futuristic bike. Pretty good.
Tumblr is designed by the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah. Sort of a Tron hybrid.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a light cycle thing going on. Got some sort of blue and purple goo on it.
Yeah. When it's been attacked by a Smurf.
Yeah. Wish they'd let us see the inside of this thing. I'd be really curious as to what the cockpit looks like.
Yeah.
This is a weird looking thing. I really kind of dig it.
Can't even tell where the doors are, really.
I assume the canopy up front, like, opens up like a jet fighter.
Yeah, that'll probably do it.
Use a lot of high pressure to get rid of this sparkly blue and purple gook.
Yeah, I don't know what they've done for this. How would it even turn corners? It would probably rock up on each side, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, it'd have to tilt pretty dramatically to be able to turn. I know that whenever they design the tumbler, it actually can turn. I mean, the vehicle works.
I like that these little flaky things are actually flaking off. They look really cool.
Yeah. I'm guessing that these little flaky bits are part of its power source. It says it's crystal powered. Probably from something found in one of the temples that we washed previously.
I do like the look of it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, me too. Not very practical, but it's for a video game design. It's actually pretty neat.
Some foam on it. Make sure that sticks wherever we actually need to get the rest of it.
It's mainly around the engine there that we're lacking.
Insides of the wheels. things. Headlight well, suspensions indication. That suspension system makes and side around here.
Yeah, it's in the back here somewhere. Probably around these fiddly bits around the engine. There we go.
Well, that's how it turns corners.
Okay.
Back to the futuresque.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't expect that. I hope they paid us.
Yeah, not very much, I don't think, but we got some. Right, so next up we have the theatre, but that's not tonight. We'll have a look, but that'll be it. Theatre
Yeah.
sets. We did the theatre already, didn't we? I remember there being a theatre. We did the theatre, but now we've obviously they've opened up the curtains. So we've got a thing behind the curtains. So thank you very much for joining me this evening. A special thanks to Dan for joining me and doing the majority, no doubt,
Of course.
the power washing. Yeah, I remember doing the actual theatre.
Yeah.
Now we've got to do the sets.
Okay, so now we have the stage. Okay,
So at some point we shall return and do this. The next time the three of us are available, we'll be doing some more power washing, but we'll be doing the Star Wars levels, or at least one of them.
yeah.
And then we're going to do some more Subnautica as well. So it'll be a while before we come back to this. Unless, if one of the guys isn't available, then the two of us will come along and do some of this. So for now, call that a night. Tomorrow night, I say, join me for something. I don't know quite what yet. Nobody's given me any ideas, so I'll have to invent it on my own. So thanks for watching. Tomorrow night, I say, something will be streamed. And then Tuesday, I am back with Bond, Crimson Desert this week. So I'm back at 007 First Light.
Cool.
Then Wednesday, back at the bench with some more of that Earth, Black Dragon, but it's red. Very strange. Then Thursday, back for some more Star Trek Infection, the VR game that I'm playing at the moment, which is great fun. I'm enjoying that a lot, even though it's getting a bit horror-y.
Nice.
But yeah, all good. Then next Saturday, are you around next Saturday as far as you know this so far?
As far as I'm aware, yeah.
Cool. Then hopefully next week we'll be doing some Star Wars power washing if Jeff can make it as well. Bonus Lego tomorrow, says the Bobbins. I don't think I've got any Lego kits to do. I'll have a rummage and see if I've got something. I think I've got one that I've already built one of, but we'll have a look and see. It's an idea. So thanks very much for watching. Stay safe, and we'll see you for more very, very soon. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.